23.23 and x is 128.90. In this way, what is the value of theta? It has been calculated. So after calculations, the value of theta, it comes to be 43.71 degrees. Okay. So 43.71 degrees is the angle made by this resultant with x-axis. So we can have this figure in which this value is 43.71 degrees and this fx is 123.23 newtons and fy value is fx is 128.90 and fy is 123.23 Newton. So in this way we have calculated the values. So this is nothing but the x component for this resultant, this is y component, and this is nothing but the angle made by the resultant. Okay. So in this way we have calculated the value of resultant and we have find out the angle made by the resultant. So here we have completed the problem related with how to find out the resultant. Okay. So resultant value we have calculated here. So here the calculations resultant value we have calculated here. It was not visible. Okay. तो resultant value कैसे निकाले थे? तो r is equals to summation of fx square plus fy square and r is equals to square root of 128.90 square plus 123.23 square and it comes to be 178.32 is the resultant. How to find out theta? So I am making this theta with the horizontal x-axis. It is tan inverse of opposite upon adjacent. Opposite is y component and adjacent is x component. So fy upon fx. So fy is 123.23, fx is 128.90. So theta comes to be 43.71. So there is a small figure of first quadrant we have drawn in which theta is 43.71, fx is 128.90, fy is 123.23 newtons. So in this way we have find out or we have calculated the values related with the resultant. Okay. So in this today's lectures we have calculated and we have find out the value of resultant. Okay. It is a very simple problem was there. So in this way we have completed the problem related with the resultant. Okay. Again there is a problem which has been given here. So we will solve some more problems related with the resultant or some different concept we will solve. So there is a problem, I am reading this problem. So there is a problem here in which we are finding out the resultant force. Okay. So this problem we are solving. Whether it is visible? Yes. So this problem is the force system shown in figure. The force system shown in figure produce a resultant of 600 newtons. So what is the resultant made by that force? It is the force system shown in figure produces a resultant of 600 newton acting up to the right. That means this 600 newton, it is having a resultant which is acting vertically upwards. That means resultant is having a vertical component. There is no horizontal component of resultant. Okay? It is acting vertical at an angle of 60 degrees with x-axis. It is making an angle of 60 degrees with x-axis. Find value of f and theta to produce the resultant. You have to find out the value of f and this theta to produce the resultant. Okay. So we are finding out this value of f and theta and it is having there is a force of 500 newton is also acting 30 degrees whereas 240 force is acting at 30 degrees. So we have to first refer this conditions. The force system shown in figure produces a resultant of 600. Okay. So it will produce a resultant of 600 newtons which is acting up to the right at an angle of 60 degrees. So I have drawn a small figure for this resultant value in which this resultant is acting at 600 newton. This 600 vertically upward, but it is making an angle of 60 degrees. Okay. The resultant is making an angle of 60 degrees. That means resultant is inclined. In some cases resultant is vertical or resultant is horizontal. Okay, but here resultant is inclined. That means resultant will have its two component, that is x component and y component. So it will have two components, x and y component. So with the help of this, and we have to find out the f and theta. For these conditions we have to find out f and theta. Okay, so we will first draw the figure for this. Yes. So this force is in this way. This is x and y axis. Okay, this force is given force which has been given in the question, 240 Newton, but it is making an angle of 30 degrees with horizontal. Again there is force F is also given, but it is making an angle of theta. Okay, again there is horizontal force is also given, so it is 500 Newton. In this way, these three forces are given. F force is given, which is making an angle of theta. 240 is given 30 degrees. 500 is given horizontal without any angles. And resultant value is given as R is equals to. In question, what are the condition given? So R is equals to 600 Newton, but it is making an angle of 60 degrees with horizontal. That means resultant will lie in first quadrant and it is making an angle of 60 degrees. So here I am drawing the resultant. This condition is already given in the question. So R, it has been 600 Newton, and this R is making an angle of 60 degrees. So with the help of these conditions, and that is R is making an angle of 60 degrees, that is resultant is making an angle of 60 degrees. So with the help of these conditions, we have to find out the components and we have to find out this force F and theta. So no need to confuse here. First we will resolve this resultant. So this resultant is 600 Newton. So we will resolve this resultant along two components. Okay. So first component is X component and next component is Y component. So we are resolving this 600 Newtons along X. It is making an angle of 60 degrees with horizontal. So it will be 600 cos of 60 degrees. Why cos? Because it is making an angle of with horizontal. The horizontal component will be cos theta. And this will be 600 sine 60 degrees. Okay. So in this way we have taken the values. Next is we will resolve these all forces one by one. The first force is F force. So I am resolving this F force along X and Y components. Okay. So this F force, it is in first quadrant. So this will be its X component and this will be its Y component. It is making an angle of theta. So X component will be cos theta and Y components will be sin theta. Okay. Next is to 500 Newton. So there is no we cannot resolve this 500 Newton because it is directly acting. Next is this inclined force, that is 240. It is downward, so we will resolve. It is in fourth quadrant. So this will be its X component and this will be its Y component. That means X component is right side. So this will be 240. And whether it is making an angle with horizontal, yes. So this will be cos of 30 degrees. Why? Because it is making an angle of with horizontal. And this will be 240 sine of 30 degrees. Okay, so in this way we have resolved the resultant in two components, and we have resolved the forces. This F force 500 is there, there is no need to resolve this 500 Newton. And next we have resolved this 240 along x and y axis. Okay, so one by one we will find out the summation of fx, then summation of fy, and we will find out how f and theta to be calculated. We will see f and theta, the procedure in order to calculate f and theta. Yes, so summation of all x component. Again the same sign convention is used. Right side is taken as positive, left side is taken as negative. That is equals to all x component. The first x component f cos theta, it is moving towards right, so it is positive. So f cos of theta. Theta is also unknown, f is also unknown. What about this? Yes, it is having only x component. So but minus, why minus? Because it is moving left side. So minus 500. Yes, it is having third force 240. It is having x component. So x component is plus, y plus right side. Cos of 30 degrees. Again, but there is a condition given for this, that is horizontal resultant is 600 cos 60 degrees, which is fx. That means resultant will have its x component, resultant will have its y components. That means this 600 cos 60 is as good as fx, and this 600 sin 60 is as good as fy. Okay, so this fx is having a value of resultant as 600 cos 60. So here I am writing down as 600 cos of 60 degrees, that is equals to f cos theta minus 500 and 240 cos of 30 degrees. So what is the value of f cos theta? So take this 500 right side, minus will be converted to plus, plus will be converted to minus. So after simple calculations, additions, the f cos theta value, it comes to be 592.15. So you can check this value. So we will call this equation as equation number 1. Same way, summation of fy is equals to, upside is taken as positive, downward is taken as negative. All y components. So first y component is f sin theta, and it is vertically upward positive. What about this? There is no y component for this. Yes, there is y component for this, minus, y minus downward, sine of 30 degrees. But what is summation of fy, which has been given in the form of resultant? So it is given in the form of resultant fy as 600 sine of 60. So 600 sine of 60 degrees, that is equals to f sine 60 minus 240 sine of 30 degrees. Okay, so simple addition subtraction is there. So f sine theta, it values, this will be right side, f sine theta value, it comes to be 639.61, that is newtons. Call this equation as equation number 2. Call this equation as equation number 2. So what is the formula for tan theta? Tan theta formula is sin theta upon cos theta. So we can divide this 2 by 1. So dividing equation 2 by 1, okay, for convenience. So 2 is f sin theta divided by f cos theta. F sin theta value is 639.61 and cos theta value is 592.15. Sin theta upon cos theta, f get cancelled. Sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta. So tan theta is equals to, the value comes to be 1.08 after division. Therefore theta is equal to tan inverse of this, tan inverse of 1.08. So this theta, it comes to be the value as 47.2 degrees. Okay, next is we can put this value in any one equations. We can put this value in 1 or 2, because we have to find out other unknown as f. First unknown we have calculated as theta, other unknown as f. So in both case we can find out. We can put this value in equation number 1 or 2. So putting in one and the same, putting in, we can get check also. Okay, you can put the value in 2 equations also, but I am putting the value in 1. 1 is f cos of theta, 592.15 is the equation number 1. So theta we are putting this value 47.2. So cos theta is equals to, f is equals to 592.15 divided by cos of theta. Theta value we are directly putting the value. So what is the force that has been calculated? The F force is calculated as 871.52 Newton. Okay. So in this way we have calculated the value of theta as 47.2 degrees and f as 871.52 newtons. These were 2 unknowns were given, and resultant in the form of fx and fy, it has been given inclined. So there were 2 unknowns were there, theta and f, and we are having 2 conditions, fx and fy. Okay, so fx condition was cos 600 cos 60 degrees and fy condition was 600 sin 60 degrees. Okay, so in this way we have covered 2 problems. So here we will end this today's lectures. If anyone having doubts, so they can ask the queries or doubts related with the resolution of forces. Okay, so here we will end this today's lectures. Thank you everyone. Thank you.